Hi everyone, Peter Lisiaga here for an update on my 90-day carnivore diet. It's a reset for 2023, and in this video, I'm going to share an update to that plan to get radical about my arthritis, my autoimmune conditions, and my mental health, emotional health, and I'm going to do it partly using the carnivore diet for the next 90 days. And today is day 7. So if you would like to follow me and you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe and right below, share a comment. Inspire me by sharing a comment below of your favorite, let's say your favorite quote, inspiring quote, motivating quote that you go to more often than not when you're not feeling, up to par. And also, if you want to get notifications of my videos, go ahead and click that bell to get notified on the upcoming videos. And also, be sure to share that comment right below. And I cannot tell you how much those comments really help me mentally and emotionally, so I really appreciate that. So anyway, very quickly, filled with this chronic pain of arthritis and the autoimmune conditions, and arthritis has really been wreaking havoc, especially over the last 5 years. And I tried so many different kinds of treatments and therapies, and I still have not yet gotten the relief that I want. And I have hope. Okay, and I'm fed up with that feeling of feeling drained and being in pain, waking up swollen, and just it hurts. And also this anxiety that I get, I get those moments of depression. I'm really, 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 really looking to make massive change. So that's why I decided to do this radical approach and commit to 90 days on the carnivore diet. And very quickly, the carnivore diet is a dietary approach that involves consuming only meat or animal-based products and foods, such as that meat and beef, chicken, eggs, and even dairy. And the people do from nose to tail kind of eating of the animal, where I'm just doing, I'm not doing nose to tail. Some things I just won't eat. Well, anyway, while it may seem quite extreme to many people, I'm willing to try anything at this point, and I'm doing it. Now, of course, I know the next 90 days are not going to be easy, and I'm going to talk about the last 7 days, but I did make some adjustments, and it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's probably because I spent the last several years really managing my diet anyway. I had a very clean diet coming into this, so my digestive system is very strong and healthy coming into this, so I didn't have any kind of adverse effects, going carnivore. And but I have felt major differences, and I want to share that in a bit. And I did consult with, and I continue to consult with my healthcare professionals. And I'm not going to go through the list of people. There are several, not just the doctor, but there's others. And I've been doing this while I'm on this journey, the carnivore diet journey. And I definitely will continue to reach out to them to make sure I stay healthy, and because I don't know everything. I'm not an expert. And these people that I'm talking to are experts in their field, for what that's worth. And I put that up against my research, and I'm doing due diligence as I move forward. Okay, I'm not doing this blindly. So if you decide or you are considering carnivore diet, do a lot of research. I'll be honest, I spent probably about 3 years researching and hearing about it, watching webinars and videos, and hearing other people's anecdotal experiences before I went on this diet. Okay, so anyway, so let me go ahead. What I share with you what over the last 7 days. Give me an update. My last 7 days. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about what I actually ate and drank for the last 7 days. Then I'm going to talk about how I felt over the last 7 days, mentally and emotionally, and a little physically. There are also those 3 key areas: mental, emotional, and physical feelings that I had, and also what I learned. Okay, and then just to touch on what I'm going to do as I move forward going into this next week. And I'll probably be doing updates every 7 days. I'm not going to do it every day; it's just a little bit too much for my schedule. But every 7 days, like I'm doing now, is good enough for me. So anyway, what did I actually eat and drink during these last 7 days? Number one, a lot of water, a lot of water. I get up in the morning at 16 ounces. I drink that water right away. Okay. And so throughout the day, I drink water, a lot of water. And also, I drink a lot of sparkling water. I like the sparkling water, especially when I'm eating, the later part of the day, the sparkling water. Okay, so that's the number one. Number two is that I drink coffee. The first thing that I have in the morning after I drink the water is coffee. Coffee with butter. Yes, probably about 2 tablespoons of butter in the coffee. And then the first meal that I have, probably around 11, between 11 and 1 o'clock, I'll have my first meal because I eat when I'm hungry or when my body says it's time to eat. That's when I eat. And so I'll have a steak or chicken breast, and preferably a steak that's very fatty. And I eat at least a pound. Definitely, I strive to have more than a pound of steak, sometimes 2 pounds of steak in one meal. And if I happen to get meat that's a little bit too lean for me, I'll add butter to it. Probably 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of butter to it. Okay. If it's a chicken breast, I add butter to it. Okay. I'll have 1 or 2 chicken breasts. And then I'll also eat hamburger meat with eggs. Eggs with butter, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter in the eggs. I usually have 4 eggs with the hamburger meat. And I have probably about a pound of hamburger meat. And so again, I eat when my body says to eat, and I eat until I am satiated. In other words, that it doesn't taste good anymore. Okay. I don't eat until I'm full. I eat until it simply doesn't taste. My taste buds will tell me, okay, I've had enough. And then I'll just put it in a container. Either I finish it and it's perfect, or I put it in a container and put it in a refrigerator and just eat it later on in the day. Okay. And so if you've noticed, I say butter a lot. So do your research on the butter, which is what I did. I started hearing a lot of carnivores were eating a lot of butter. I mean, a lot of butter. So I did research and said, okay, let me go ahead and add that to it. And I'll also have Swiss cheese. I love the Swiss cheese, and that did not give me any issues at all. So that's what I actually ate in the last 7 days. Okay, now how did I feel over the last 7 days? Emotionally, physically, and mentally. More importantly, mentally and emotionally. Okay, and I have this app that asks me every day, twice a day, in the morning and midday, ask me, how are you feeling? And I have choices. I could say, I feel amazing, I feel good, or I feel okay, or worse. Okay, and so I had over the last 7 days, I had 5 days that I felt amazing, and one day I felt good, and then there was one day I just said okay, and it was a day where I had to go to a funeral of someone very, very, very close. So that day, it was understandable that it was an okay day for me at best. It was a hard day, a struggling day. So that's how I felt mentally and emotionally. Physically, when those days were rainy and cloudy and damp, my body, I really felt my joints, and I really felt that hurting. And I have to tell you that my body felt worse when I ate something that was not part of my diet. And I'll talk about that in a couple of seconds when I share what I learned. Okay, so today, I feel so great about the last 7 days. Okay, the carnivore diet, I'm really liking it a lot. And as I reflect on it over the last 7 days, and even before that, I really started the carnivore diet in a very soft way over the last about 3 months ago. But I went hardcore 7 days ago. Okay, and so, but I feel great right now. I feel awesome. I have this energy and I have the clarity. My creatives have been really good. I get up in the morning. I've done that. I've given my body the rest that it needed on my meditation. And those in the course of the day has been great. My interaction with people have been great. So today I just look back, reflect on the last 7 days, feeling awesome. So now let me go ahead and talk about what I learned over the last 7 days. Now, the first thing that I learned was that the carnivore diet is really my elimination diet, right? To see what will inflame my arthritis and autoimmune challenges and also help me mentally, emotionally, along with that physical. And I noticed that when I did go off the diet, there were 3 areas during the last 7 days that I went off of the diet. And like, for example, there was one day, it was, I think, Monday or Tuesday, and we still had a box of dark chocolate left from the holidays. And there were, I think, 3 pieces left in this box of chocolate. And I couldn't resist the dark chocolate. So I had 3 pieces. And you know what? That did not affect me at all. It was awesome. Okay, I enjoyed every bit of that chocolate. So I noticed that did not really affect me. Not that I'm going to start eating chocolate or anything like that, but that was something I made note of. Okay, and I learned that the dark chocolate didn't really affect my my arthritis or anything like that. I remember also one day my wife was eating peanuts, and I just took a handful of peanuts and I ate the peanuts. The next day, my body was really, really inflamed. So, note to self: no peanuts, no nuts. Okay, that was not a go-to. And then yesterday, I saw that my wife had goldfishies. You get the kids that snack on fishies. Those little fishes, I guess the fishes. And I took a little handful of that as well. Woke up this morning, my body, my joints inflamed. So no fishies, probably because there were carbohydrates and all the stuff in it that was like junk. Okay, so that's what I learned. So I made note of that. Won't touch those things. But dark chocolate, hey, I'll have a dark chocolate and know that's not going to affect my arthritis or the inflammation. Okay, another thing that I learned was that I eat less often. There was a time I was eating 5 meals a day. Now I eat less often. I only eat when my body says it's time to eat. And it's at least once a day, of course, but no more than 2 times a day. Maybe there was 1 or 2 days I had 3 meals. Okay, and it was all beef or the chicken. And so, but I eat less often, and my body feels great. Okay, and the preparation for the meals, extremely easy. If you want to know how I prepare my meals, just ask right below. And there's a certain way that I prepare my meals that's really, really easy. And here's a hint. Okay, one of the things that I learned that I had to purchase a cast iron pan. Why? Because I like my steak like really like sizzling char, like almost burnt on the outside, but hot and cooked, but rare on the inside. And so the cast iron pan did that. And I also learned that I cannot use olive oil. Because it splattered everywhere, and that actually it's go on me. It would sting me, and it was a lot of ouchies. No boo boos, but ouchies. Yeah. So no olive oil and a cast iron pan. Another thing that I learned was that it gets really smoky, so I have to put my fan on so I can use my exhaust fan to get the smoke out. And I actually had to open up my patio door to get the smoke out. And so that's what I learned. It gets really, really smoky the way I like it cooked. Okay, and also another thing I learned is that my son loves the steak as well. He loves cooking it the way I cook it. So yes, I gave him the permission that if he wants a steak to go ahead and take a steak, but just text me so that if I need to get more steak before I come home at night, that I'll get it. But anyway, that's what I learned this week. And moving forward next week, I want to make sure I didn't go to the gym. I tried working with the bands. That's one of my plans, was to work with my strength training bands at home so I could save time from going to the gym. But I found that was not working. My discipline was struggling with my discipline to get that done. So I found that I'm going to have to go to the gym. So this week I'll be going to the gym, doing heavy weights there because I have to build my legs up, get my strength back. And so this week, as we move forward, I will go to the gym because I'm not happy about doing the elastic bands at home. And it was not working for me. So I will have to schedule in my day going to the gym, which is taking about 15 minutes to go there, and then do the gym, and then 15 minutes back. So like a half hour of travel time. So I'll do my best with that. I'm not too sure which gym I'm going to go to. I'm not happy about going to the gym, but I'm going to do it this week. So that's all for now. That's my experience for the last 7 days. Carnivore diet for right now. 100% happy with the carnivore diet the way I'm doing it. Okay. So until next time, guys, be healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically. If you need to talk to someone, please talk to someone. We're not alone in this. It's one thing that I keep reminding myself of. I'm not alone in this. And talk to someone. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out. I'm really trying to build my YouTube channel. And that's really helpful if you do subscribe. And you can definitely, click that bell so you can get notification. Until next time, have a great day. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.